This is an Amazon FBA cost and profit calculator that I created and is available on my website. The first part of this calculator is the supplier costs. And with that, you will start with the unit price that you're paying for the item from the supplier. Let's say the unit price is 50 cents. I type 0.50. And let's say I'm purchasing 100 units at that unit price. The subtotal is now $50. Then I proceed to the shipping costs. Let's say the shipping cost is $5, and I'll say the tax is $2. As you can see at the bottom, it's adding up the total cost. And let's say that you have some other costs, whatever they may be. Let's say another $3. I'll add that in. This would give me a total cost of $60. I then take that and automatically divide it by the number of units to get the cost per unit. So basically, on average, I paid 60 cents for each unit when you take all the costs and combine it and divide it. Now, the second part of the calculator is the send to Amazon section, where now we will calculate the cost of send to Amazon and the processing by Amazon. Let's say I'm going to send in 50 units together, okay, a group of units together, and the shipping to send these into Amazon is,
here are some results from the web,
$5. And let's say you then have some other costs that are incurred, such as let's say you have a pickup fee. For instance, if you have a carrier picking up the item or something, I'll just put 5 for instance, right? That would be $5. Okay, then we have a label fee, right? If you're having Amazon label each unit, you might be paying a label fee per unit. I normally pay 20 cents. Sometimes some products don't need a label, and sometimes you pay nothing. So you can change this to 0 if you wish, or you can just delete this. In this case, I'm actually going to leave it in, and I'm going to say that I'm paying 20 cents per unit for the 50 units, which means the label cost is then calculated for me at $10 total label cost. And when you add this label cost with the shipping and these other costs, let's say carrier pickup or something, my total cost is $20. All right, $20 to send in 50 units. So what is the cost per unit? It will take the $20 divided by the number of units I'm sending in. So it basically costs me 40 cents per unit on average, right? And I average it out, it's 40 cents to send in each unit. So then we have the cost summary, which will take what it costs me to get the item from the supplier, which was 60 cents, plus what it costs me to send it into Amazon per unit. So that is $1. So the items I sent in ended up costing me $1 per unit. I will then have the number of units selling per ASIN. So what this means is if you're doing a multi-pack, if you're doing a 2-pack, you would put a 2 here. If you're doing a 1-pack, you would put a 1 here. All right, so if you're just selling 1 unit on the listing, then the cost for the ASIN is $1. The cost behind the ASIN, right? But if you're selling a 2-pack for this item, I'll put a 2 here, then your total cost per ASIN is $2. I'm going to go ahead and make it a 2-pack for this example. Now, the next thing I have to look at is the fulfillment fee. So you can get the fulfillment fee. Usually Amazon will tell you what the fulfillment fee is for that product. Let's say the fulfillment fee is $4.50. I'll just go ahead and type that in. And let's say the referral fee percentage. Now, you can always check with the Amazon fee schedule here, which is available on Amazon's Seller Central account. And it gives you the breakdown of the fees based on category. 15% is a very common amount, which is why I'm using 15% as a default, but you can change it depending on the situation. All right, and so based on this fee breakdown, the FBA fulfillment fee and the referral fee percentage, it is then able to calculate a break even for your ASIN. So the break even is $7.65, and you will then type in your selling price down here. So if your selling price is $7.65, it means that your profit will be exactly 0, right? In fact, I'll just show you with the break even what's going to happen. If I type in $7.65, you will see the referral fee will be calculated. It will take the price, multiply it by the 15% to give you the referral fee, and then that gives you the net payment of $650. It will also subtract for the profit. What it will do is it will subtract the fulfillment fee as well, and that gives you the profit of 0. That's how you end up with a profit of 0. All right. So actually, if you put $9.99, it will calculate the referral fee and then the net payment. So the net payment on this calculator, the net payment as it is now, means the payment minus the fee, the referral fee. All right. The profit is where it subtracts the fulfillment fee and the original cost, and that's how it gives you the profit. So the profit would be $1.99. It then gives you the markup as a percentage of your investment. So the total cost that you put in to the item, which is about $2, and then it tells you 100% markup because you made back $2 on $2. And your percent of sale, your margin, percentage of sale expressed as a percent of sale. So in other words, your sale price was $10, you made back $2, so you made back 20% of whatever you sold the item for. So it gives you that breakdown as well. And that is basically how this works. Now, just one thing I want to say is that if you're shipping the item straight to Amazon from the supplier, then of course you're not going to have 2 shipping costs. So you can just put the shipping down here as a send to Amazon cost. All right, and then you would, probably blank this out and just put the shipping cost down here, or vice versa. I mean, either way, it'll work out the same because it's all going to be added together into your total cost. But just remember that you can, you have that option as well if you're sending it straight to Amazon. So that's how this calculator works in a nutshell. I also have a spreadsheet to go along with this calculator that will be available as well, in case you would like to see this in a spreadsheet format, which will basically allow you to maintain a list of your items. And by the way, when you're ready to use this again, the easiest thing to do is to refresh it. Once you hit the refresh button, it will blank out all of the values and put it back to its default, and then you can use this calculator again. So I hope you found this calculator helpful. Do try to have a link in the description of this video if you want to try it out. Please leave any comments, any suggestions, or any questions about this calculator below. And make sure to like and subscribe and click the bell so you can stay notified on any new videos that will be coming up. Thanks for watching.